Hey everybody, what is going on? I am Maximus Rex and this is Big Baby Reviews. Today is Eric Larsen Day. It is Saturday. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. We are looking at the next issue in the Savage Dragon run, issue 4, cover dated September 1993. What does this cover hint at? Well, first of all, the orange is kind of eye-catching, I would say. Kind of like that. The fact that we are introducing not two new characters. They've been introduced before, but we're introducing the concept that they have joined Savage Dragon on the Chicago Police Force to help out with the problems with the super freaks, is what they call the kind of super criminals, right? That's basically what the cover's setting up. Not one of your more, kind of memorable classic covers, but pretty good overall. Good shot of the dragon, and off we go. Have a look inside. Let's see what we got. Creator, writer, penciler, inker, Squeaky Larsen, or Eric Larsen, I guess in this case. I said that horribly. Letterer, or letters, Squeaky Eliopoulos. Okay, I get the joke here. I'm not sure who Squeaky is and why we're using that. It's got to be some sort of inside joke at Highbrow Entertainment that I'm not aware of. So this first page, we're being introduced finally to what's going to be in the basement, right? The setup in the last page of the last few issues, I guess issue 1, 2, and 3, if I'm not mistaken, set up the fact that something horrible happened at this farm, right? So now we're going to get to see what's going down in the basement, and nice cool double page splash here. Love the perspective on the way down. Very good down shot. And there we go. Savage Dragon discovering, I think her name is Hortus, right? So kind of a freak kid that you wouldn't want your neighbors to see, who'd been chained down in the basement. We're going to find out, I think, for most of her life, if I'm not mistaken. So really, Savage Dragon is expecting to have to, beat someone up or possibly kill some super criminal. And really, he's just saving a young girl in this case. A young mutant girl. And there she is. Funny how they choose to just dress her in a bikini, but I guess with all those spikes on her legs, arms and tail, she can't really wear much clothes. I guess that's the reasoning behind it. If I had to find one. Lots of hot chicks always want to meet up with a Savage Dragon, hookup, I guess. And he has to explain to them that all these women who, end up hooking up with me or falling in love with me, end up dead. And that's what he's trying to explain to this redhead, who, I can almost think it's safe to say that is Mary Jane from Spider-Man, right? I think Larsen was kind of having fun there. So, Savage Dragon and Dart, now both officially on the police force, and Dragon being called to action, and great splash here by Eric Larsen, always killing that department. Great musculature, great anatomy, great dynamism, the whole shebang, lots of debris, very dynamic 90s. Like this is a 90s drawing right there, is it not? Oh, even gives us the double page splash, so saves the Kirby for a little bit later on in the issue, right? The commandi trope of the splash and the double page splash. I do get a bit of a sense of Eric Larsen's style maybe falling just a little bit with this issue, just getting a little more simplified. A little, he's not skimping on the details, but he's not adding as much background and stuff as he was before. He's been very good at keeping his deadlines. I certainly wouldn't fault him for it, but he's definitely striving, I guess, for somewhat of a more economical use of his art here to get through, I guess, more pages more quickly. Is his name Cesspool? I'm not 100% sure, but he's basically just like a big zit, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then just, every orifice on his body can emit pus and stuff. So Dart, it's kind of clever that Dart just throws so many darts that he kind of gets plugged up and, some sort of mass zit overload going on there, but just very gross. Larsen's always been good at creating new, off-the-cuff kind of weird characters, and not just weird, but sometimes very gross bodily fluids and stuff, which I enjoy as well in my comics and my character creation. So I totally get that, and it's a great source of ideas, I think, as we can see here. The only thing, I would say is, it's a good thing comics don't have smell as part of the deal, because whatever's going on here has got to be, completely disgusting as far as the old nose goes. I even like him here where he's kind of deflated and there's still a bit of pus pouring out there. That's just, I don't know, just funny to me. And that's the end of this issue. So kind of shortened, right? So maybe there are some deadline issues. I said even in the art and stuff. Eric Larsen seems like he's been pulling back a bit on the detail. That's just supposition on my part, though. I don't know for sure. But what happens is he's not going to cheat you, so he threw in a Rapture and Ricochet short story drawn by Adam Hughes, which at the time I'd heard a little bit about Adam Hughes. I was somewhat disappointed. I get the idea that he draws wonderful women, and of course, if you see his art today, he's only improved. So I would say today he's definitely a master. But at this point, I didn't, as a kid, anyways, I didn't feel it was that warranted. This kind of, he's a great artist and stuff. Not that he's horrible in any way. He's definitely passable and serviceable overall in the story. But it just, there was something about the way he drew early on at this point that just didn't appeal to me. So I could kind of see how he had the feminine kind of anatomy down pretty well overall, but his finish and the aesthetic and the look of his art just was not something that pleased me personally. And again, I'm not going to say that it's bad artwork by any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty good and definitely serviceable for what it needs to be here. And I get why Eric Larsen kind of picked him to do this story here, obviously focusing on two women. And focusing on his strengths as an artist. But yeah, just not really my cup of tea. So there you have it, guys. That was kind of a quick review. It was a kind of quick story with the Savage Dragon #4. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you who are subscribed, those of you who are not subscribed who are watching, please do so. It helps get the channel out there to more people who are hopefully interested in the same kind of content as you are and the stuff that I'm putting out. Want to wish everyone out there an awesome day.
Like, subscribe, subscribe.
King Comics presents Big Baby, Volume 1, Issues 1 to 13, 204 pages of story and art. King Comics also presents Star Crasher one-shot, 32 pages, cosmic sci-fi surrealist adventure. You can find these fine comics at KingComics.CA, at MaximusRex13 on Instagram, or on Facebook, MaxRex or Big Baby.